Welcome! I look like this, not because I try to dress up for these videos. It's Sunday and I literally, this was my inside clothing. So, Revv Generator 50. Revv are funny people. Hey Derek, ya fucker. Arrived yesterday. I have to leave for NAMM tomorrow. And he's like, well, can you do a video before NAMM? You know what? Because I love the people from Revv, those frickin' Canucks. Yes, I can. So Leslie and I were doing overtime on a Sunday before I leave for 2 weeks to do a fucking Revv video. For you, not for Revv, because you want to know about the brand new Generator 50, which I ordered in amazing gray carbon look, black carbon look, all customized. I ordered this quite a while ago. I do not have the matching cap. Imagine how cool that cap would look. But I have the prettiest cap in the world. It's a little bit, hello. But I mean, come on. I'm wearing a unicorn. It's, of course, the cap for the Revv D40. And it's the prettiest amp with the prettiest cap in the world. So, the cap is loaded with speakers. I have no manual, I have no information about this amp because they just send it and don't really talk to me about it. There's nothing on the website yet, so your guess is as good as mine. It is loaded with tubes with letters and numbers of a kind. It's 50 watts, and it technically is the 50 watt version of the Generator 120 minus one channel. So we have a clean channel, which is blue, we have a crunchy channel, which is green, and a purple channel. Not the red channel, it's the purple channel. But is it really the purple channel? It's a slightly different amp. It is minorly, slightly different voice. It's a new amp. But it goes, of course, in the tradition of Revv. So I spent all of 5 minutes with this and now realize that there's so much to show you. So let's get to it so I can actually spend the last of my time here with my wife. In the back, there's stuff. Of course, like all the big generators, right there, 2 notes loaded, 2 notes embedded, stereo out from the Captor X, which means this can be 2 different cabs. It can be 2 different mics. It can it be 2 different cabs? I'm not sure, but definitely 2 different mics. It can be DI and IR, or Dyne IR. It can be a stereo doubling effect. This is the shit. Of course, you do it with Bluetooth, and Bluetooth. This is a USB. You do it with USB right there. There's a ground, by the way, which we have on. Otherwise, I have a little bit of ground hum. So govern it with your computer with USB, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at the front panel. Bluetooth. So I could pull out my phone right now, but of course it's not even going to be connecting to the app because it's so brand new that it's not even in the list yet, I think. Of course, on the front panel, you've got a 6-position switch for your presets, and 6 of them are more than enough. Actually, number 1 is enough. There's a phones output and a level. The level is for the XLR output or the phones at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Back to the back. Then we have, I have no idea. What is this? Effects loop, which we have connected with a 2290p from TC Electronic, and it is foot switchable but not selectable on the amp, sadly. Whoops, I've been playing it in 10 watt the whole time. You can be in 10 watt or 50 watt, so we're gonna go to 50 watt and be careful. And then there's a load, so you can be completely loaded and you can play it without a speaker. And then all the outputs for the speakers. There's a cap lighting, so the cap lights up in the same color as the amp. There's a foot switch output, and in addition to the foot switch, there is MIDI in and through. There's a level for the reverb and a threshold for the gate. This is loaded with shit. Let me get a level now for 50 watts. So that was the back. Now we got levels for the 50 watt, which of course gives me more headroom. So we have 3 channels. This is pretty crazy. We have a channel 1, which is blue, and that has a level, 3-band EQ that it shares with channel 2. It can be switched by clicking this again to wide mode, which is very nice. It's a bigger sound, great for pedals, and of course a bright switch. So you got level, not gain, 3-band EQ shared, brightness and wideness. Channel 2, which is green, that has gain, level, 3-band EQ. Brightness also applies to that channel. And by clicking the channel again, it goes from nothing, drive mode, to blue drive mode, to even more. So whatever you dial up on the gain can be multiplied in certain ways. That is crazy. The store button I'll explain to you. I didn't read any manual and it's so freaking simple. Channel number 3 is the purple channel. As always, we got, well, right now it's actually has a certain preset, as you can see. So you got off, blue and red aggression modes, and you got brightness, cutness, fatness, catness, that's Hunger Games. Reverb can be turned on and off and dialed in the back, and gate, which I have on. That, of course, has its own gain level and EQ, and then you've got 2 masters and presence and depth for the power amp section. How in the world am I going to show you all of this and actually have the rest of the day? We're going to start with this Les Paul type guitar from Heritage. It's a custom core, artisan aged, beautiful specimen, and then we're going to go into some more modern behemoths because you deserve it. What are we going to hear? Are we going to hear the DI out or the mics? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Last time I did the D40, I did both, switched back and forth. I had in the studio, I'm not shitting you, I had no way of telling you whether it was the mics or preset number 1, which actually is, I think, this cab in 412. I mic'd it so perfectly that it sounded exactly, really exactly like the Dyne IR. So I'm going to do the same thing again, and you tell me what you're hearing. If you can hear it, you've got better hearing than I have. So I'm not going to tell you when. If you can't hear it, it doesn't matter. If you can't hear it, it means it works, right? And at the end, we're going to switch back and forth. Quickly looking at the foot switch. Channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. Makes sense. Why are they not purple and stuff? Well, because they are showing you the aggression level. So here you got clean, and you click it again, and you can't actually see it on the foot switch, but on the amp, it actually switched to wide mode. So you can see I can switch that footy switch GV level. Then number 2, you can go through the different drive modes. And number 3, you can go through the different aggression modes, different master levels, muted for tuning or whatever, and put the effects in there or not, which is very nice. I don't know why that button doesn't exist on the actual amp. because that means if I wanted to switch the effects loop on and off with this sitting in my amp rack, I would always have to have the Footswitch hooked up. Talking about the Footswitch, I once broke a toe on a Revv Footswitch because it was sitting in my hallway, and I ran through the hallway and kicked it with my little toe, and ouch. These things were tanks. Nice, but not practical. Let's put it this way. This is literally the lightest Footswitch I have ever encountered. Need some rubber feet, by the way. They're probably, I don't know, were they in the box? I don't know. Buy some rubber feet, people. If you can afford the amp, you can buy rubber feet. I can't even tell you how light it is. I mean, I wish there was like some kind of measurement for weight, which there isn't. It's light. It's very light. That's my measurement. And of course, it comes with the very long MIDI cable and powers through the amp. Very impressed by the weightitude or non-weightitude of this Footswitch. So when you hold in the 1, it says mode. Ba-bam! Now we actually have presets. So I'm on 1, which is preset, which is 1 without the gate on. So let's see. Gonna click this in. Now it's telling me by flashing that I changed something. I'm gonna hit store. I'm gonna do this, and now it should be stored to that, technically. Let's see. Yes, it is. You have to hit that again. Yep. So let's say I'm gonna go here. Gonna set up this channel on that one with brightness and some reverb and the gate. Hit store, hit this. I think that's how it works. Bam. Can I put something on master? Let me see if that's also now a Footswitch. That is very cool. That actually means all of them. Right? Yep. All of them become presets, which gives you 6 different presets. That's a lot with a Footswitch. The only question is, since the effects loop is Footswitchable, only with a Footswitch and you can't turn it on and off on the... Wait a second, there has to be a hold something in. I'm gonna figure this out. Wait, gonna go back here. Now we can monitor right here. I'm gonna say holding in reverb. Yes, holding in reverb turns the effects on and off. So sorry, Revv, for being a dick about it, but I don't have a manual. So that means you can actually, even though you're in this mode, still select the effects loop on and off and mute on and off, probably by holding in. I hear something clicking. I don't know. Probably. Oh, that's master 1 and 2, I think. Yes, that's what that does. I mean, impressive. 6 presets right there with the Footswitch. Way cool. And we're gonna go back to manual mode. Now, if I can figure this out without a manual, you can. Okay, we're gonna get some cleans here. Turn the reverb on, because otherwise it's boring. It's beautiful. Gonna go turn the wide on. Just a wider, bigger, clean channel. It's a beautiful pedal platform. Oh, the minor major. Let's kick in the Troop Screamer because, I mean, it's right here. don't think you need a tube screamer. It's got those sounds in there. Let's kick in the bright. Fantastic clean channel that I think with the whiteness and brightness can do a lot. And then you've got the EQ. No idea why treble is on the left, but okay. I see it like a frequency spectrum from left to right, bass to treble. Absolutely fantastic clean channel. I'm gonna go to the green channel now. Turn the effects off and the reverb. Now, contrary, reverb is off. Because it saved that with the channel setting, even though I didn't use the presets. The special thing I think about Revv's crunch channel is that it's not a typical very open crunch, not very Marshally JCM-y. It's more Marshally JTM-y. It gets woolly and fuzzy. It's very classic rock, like it is on the Generator 120. So let me demonstrate in the basic setting here. More drive. More drive. Let's kick in bright. Oh, which was, that's why it sounded good. Because it's a little bit missing that top end when it's not in. Let's kick in the Troop Screamer. And yet again, what in the rock world can you not do with that? I'm going back to where we started, but full gain. Ah, come on! How does that not bring a smile to your face? You're gonna have to be an old fart to enjoy that kind of stuff, but rock and roll, if you know what I mean. So that is freaking cool. And then we're gonna go to the purple channel. Now we're talking. Okay, probably the wrong guitar for this, but we're gonna try. Here, purple channel, everything up and nothing clicked in. The way I like my purple channel on the 120 is bright and fat kicked in. And only cut. Before we move on, I'm back to the blue channel. These are cues for Leslie. Whoa. No, your room does not change color with the channels. That's just mine. We're gonna go to a more modern guitar. This guitar is very pink. That's where you get all these. It's all carbon, by the way. Roof guitars. Full carbon. It's not neck through, it's actually one piece, the whole thing. So that's where you get these sparkling modern sounds. Once I start creating, because I've never played this before, I know it's a good amp. It makes me want to make music. Okay, that's not why we're here. Green channel. Done with this guitar, purple channel. As he's like, can we stop this? No, we can't. Here we go. Kids always do these minor seconds. I don't know why, it just sounds horrible. Now, I will not boost this with a tube screamer, because with an amp that is as transparent, as reactive as this, that is absolute sacrilege. Kyle Bull, who boosts the crap out of everything with whatever, you do not need to put anything in front of this unless you're doing bluesy stuff on the clean channel. It's sacrilege. I will not show it. I will not do it. You're not buying this to kick it more or less or whatever. Don't do it. This is a brilliant channel right there. I could do this all day long. We want to hear some leads. We're going to stay right here. Going to kick in the meat. We're going to kick in the gain. I haven't even touched the gain, because just with aggression, you can do things. So this is a lot of the gain and a lot of the aggression and everything, and some delay and some reverb. And let's see. Green channel. I played it wrong. Extended range. Aviator Guitars Warbird, the glassiest, cleanest, non-low-endiest guitar I have. It's a modern gent machine with a very specific sound. So, drop A. Definitely no brightness there. Yeah, you're gonna play 20 seconds with that, and then you're gonna go to the purple channel. Mute! Revv Generator G50. Frickin' beast! Get it in whatever freaking color you want. I recommend this, it looks cool. Or get it super froofy like this and surprise people. I love how good the clean channel is and how flexible the clean channel is. That crunch channel can go from real bluesy stuff. Forget about all the high gain stuff in the extended range, you know. Be a dad rock guy with the frickin' green channel. That's amazing. The flexibility with the different drives and put in pedals in front of it, and brightness, and EQ, and programmability, and effects loop on off, and reverb, which sounds really good on off, and it also has a gate. But then the wow. Oh, we need to change. Yeah, we need to do that. Obviously, we could go into the app, the Torpedo remote, and show you all that stuff as we have done in the past. But please watch any Captor X video or my Generator 120 video. There's a specific one, just a video focusing on the Captor X software abilities for the Generator 120, which is actually identical to this. So, you know, you don't need to sit here and watch me do that again, and I don't need to film it again. So we're gonna go, let's say here, killer, and we're just gonna go through the included ref caps. I love preset number 1, whatever that is, probably 412. We're gonna go through them. I think you don't need more, but of course there's probably a couple billion different dynamics now from 2 notes, so enjoy those if you want and spend your money there. Damn, that's good! The reverb is probably a cathedral. They usually have a 112 in a cathedral or something like this. That's usually preset number 6. I think this thing is clocking in at somewhere between 22 and 2400 euros, something like this, slash dollars. I think every single channel is ridiculous. Do not let the fact that it can go super high gain and dense and metally distract you from the fact that that is something you might not need if channel number 2 tickles your fancy, because holy crap, that green channel is absolutely freaking redonkulously good and flexible. You'll never have to put a cab on it. Did I mention the reverb and the gate and the Bluetoothiness, and that the blue channel is just absolutely amazing. Rarely have I heard such a good clean channel on an amp that also can do high gain. Made in Canada by freaking Canucks that don't give me time to make videos. Sorry I had to phone this in, but hey, it's what you get. You get a mediocre video if you don't give me time. Also haven't played guitar in 2 weeks because I made 9 Blackmagic design videos coming up very soon if you're into video stuff. So thanks Revv for sending this over. I will see you in a few days at the booth, and hopefully you have a drink for me in a kind of a cherry flavor. I don't know. Thanks for sending this. I'll put links below as always. No money exchange hands, by the way. I'm friends with Revv, and I do these videos for the gear. In this case, I get to keep yet another Revv amp because we all want more of those. Thank you so much. Links below and animals at the end.